Well, today's the day. Got the Camaro loaded up. We're heading down from Washington through Oregon up to Idaho. We're gonna go trade this for another car. Unfortunately, it'll be sad to see it go, but the car we're getting is gonna be a lot more fun for making videos and doing stuff with. So stay tuned. I'm gonna record the trip and we're gonna get going. Getting some diesel down in Pendleton, Oregon. Car's doing good. Straps are still tight. Oh, that one's a little loose. Yep, halfway there. Long drive. Get back on the road. road trip. Found a go-kart track. So we're gonna do some racing.
The teacher wants you to go slow, and she's wrong, because it's the fastest who gets paid, and it's the fastest who gets laid.
Oh, on our way back. Wheels loaded up. Car's doing good, straps tight. Stop, use the bathroom, and get back on the road. So we got the car home, as you can see. I didn't end up filming, quite a bit of it, I guess. We kind of just got into it and started having fun with it. The biggest thing, I didn't want to record the actual trade with the guy. He was out of state. His fiance was home, and I just, out of respect for him and his family, we didn't want to stick cameras in their face. So yeah, this is it. It was a pretty easy trip home. We did have an issue with this car right after we picked it up. This car runs currently on methanol, has a mechanical fuel pump right there. Zoom in on that. But there was a keyway, a little chunk of key stock. I'm not sure if you can see it. Yeah, right there. If I can get my camera in there, but anyways, this car kept losing fuel pressure, and we checked the AN lines, checked all the fittings, made sure that we didn't have any leaks. The car would build fuel pressure and then slowly would bleed off, and then until it got to the point where it just wouldn't build pressure at all. And so it was on the side of the road. We drug it back to my buddy Don's house, and we're kind of messing with it. We cracked some of these lines to see where we were getting fuel and where we weren't, and we didn't even have it at the beginning of the filter, which tells me that the pump wasn't working. Well, I had my buddy John stand in front of it and watch it while I cranked the motor over, and the pulley would spin but the shaft wouldn't. So we found out that the keyway was gone. Put another keyway in it and she fired right up. So Still having a little bit of fueling problem. This car runs about 80 and change PSI at idle, but when we go to lean into it, I'll throw some videos in here. The car doesn't want to come up on boost. It basically will come about halfway up on the trans brake, but when you go to actually hit the, I guess would be the 3-step on it, the ECU will see the fuel pressure drop and shut the car off. It's got a safety in the tune, and for some reason it just will not hold fuel pressure under that, or under load. So what we were thinking was that this diaphragm inside this thingamabob magic box here was maybe cracked or had a hole in it or something of that nature, and it was bleeding past it. Well, we pulled it apart yesterday and that's not the case. So I'm not sure. Everything's tight. We don't have any leaks. So the only thing I can think of at this moment is either the pump itself is wearing out and it's not, you know, the vanes aren't pushing enough to keep the pressure, or the regulator, so for some reason, isn't doing the thing, you know. So we're gonna crack this loose today, and I'm gonna play with this a little bit and see if we can get it to work. I don't have a whole lot of faith in it, but we're gonna see if we can at least get it to make a pass. I gotta do change some fluids and whatnot, but I'll make another video once we kind of get this car at least set up to where it's drivable. We can actually make passes in it. I am working with a tuner to pull this system off of this car. I put it on a 92 tune. Methanol is not available where we're at, so we're gonna basically turn this thing down to a 92 tune, maybe on, I don't know, 18 or 20 pounds or so. But it should be a fun motor, but help it stay together longevity wise. Methanol is just not in the cards around here. We can't, I can't afford it. So I'm not paying $700 a drum for it to burn through, you know, that in a weekend. So yeah, that's where we're at. But yep, just quick overview of the car. 410 LS, toddler size turbo, coilovers, TSI trans, quick performance 9-inch. Can't show the name yet, we're still working on it. Yeah, TCI shifter, you know, all the fancy doodads. 850 serted cage, all that kind of stuff. There's a new set of slicks for it. But yeah, so we're gonna keep tinkering with it and get it to run better. But anyways, please stay tuned. We're gonna do some testing with this car. We got quite a few grudge races and stuff lined up already for it. We just kind of got to get some things figured out, get some things dialed, work on getting the rear end set up for the street around here. We're going to go down and race quite a bit in a couple local tracks. I say local, but within a couple hour drive here. But yeah, it should be a lot of fun. We got a lot of competitions coming up, and we're going to see what this car will do. Anyways, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.